Dang it.
I just laid down the tyres. I didn't air it down as much as probably what I was going to do. I just want to see what this first bit of rain is. Some people are pass without air it down, so maybe I've just been a bit overcautious, but we'll see what happens. This bloke's just pulled over up in front, obviously the air down. So yeah, we're about to hit the gravel. And the dust. So Jeanette's put the caravan fan on in the caravan, which is supposed to keep us dust free. And yeah, we'll see what happens here. See, the road's just got narrow, and then we're about to go into the gravel. So these guys are about to do the same on the side of the road here. By all accounts, I think the road's not too bad, but we shall see. This all the way, I'll be a happy little camper. Red dust coming up behind us. And we've got a little bit of this now. Not sure how much I've actually got, because different people tell you different stories about how far it goes. It's just the dips. Full of bull dust and a couple of washaways. I think you've got to be careful, but I'd say this has been graded since all that rain, so must be fairly early in the season. Hopefully the roads, if this is our gravel road to the top, I'm pretty happy, so we'll see what happens, but I'll just be doing about 75-80 k's I suppose. Yeah, if Jeanette puts it in the mirror, you can see a bit of dust coming up. Puts the GoPro in the mirror, on the mirror. If you push the window down, probably see the bit of dust. So we'll share a bit of dust each. Section anyway, it looks like the road's been graded, so it's actually bugger all corrugations. Just past the grader back there, so he's doing sections at a time, so I won't speak too soon, but I'm sitting on probably 75, 80, and it's relatively smooth. I have had down, as I said, so yeah, we'll just keep going. It's not too bad at the minute. I'm happy with that. The road's still relatively smooth, but it's deteriorated a little bit. It's got a bit narrower, and we've had some what they call dips, but they're all full of water and a bit slippery on the other side coming up, especially with the van on the back, so a bit of wheel spin here and there. Other than that, it's still sitting on 80. Yeah, so it's good. Here's the dip now. They like to put these little yellow signs dips. This one's actually, this one's nothing really. A lot of them are like driving across a trench. Back again. We're still pushing north. Landscape it's changed now. We've lost our gum trees, gone back down to caravan come the other way. Down the shrubs. We've also got rain now, just to make it more interesting. We think we may keep pushing on as hard as we can, because to be honest, if the rain sets in for a day or two, the road's going to deteriorate pretty quick. It's pretty good at the minute, so if we get to where we're going, might be the go, but we'll see. Okay, we're going down to the Jardine Ferry now to cross the Jardine River. That's it on the other side. And then we're going to push through to where we want to be. So that's the river in front. Had a casualty. Aerial's gone a mess. Things are a bit tight. Hopefully old mate will come across here and get us. He might be coming now. There he comes. $170 or something return on this. Gives you a campground, some parking while you're over there, but they've got you by the short and curlish because it's the only way across. Anyway, the old van's covered in mud. Everything's covered in mud. And while it's raining, we can't do anything, so we may as well drive in the mud. Anyway. This is going to be a steep old onto the thing too. I reckon it's going to drag on the concrete. We'll see. Anyway, you give us a wave, so we're going.
Okay, let's go. Gentle, Sarge. Oops, there we go. Oh, Lordy me.
Good.
I'm good.
I do.
Bit more?
Yeah, a bit more forward.
Bit more forward.
Yeah, that will do.
Going down there, show the river.
Jardine River.
Let's keep on and off.
Let's we go round now to get off. Don't hit him, Sarge.
I'm not going to drive until he tells me to.
Oh, good. Oh, Lordy me. Okay, sensation. Thank you so much.
Okay, now we're on the other side of the Jardine. Mind you, the road's still wet. We've got 47 k's to go. So instead of doing like 3 nights we're going to do, we've actually done it in 1. So
2.
2 nights. I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyway, we'll get to where we've got to go. Like I said, it's paying with rain for the last couple of hours. The roads are all slush. So may as well travel in it, persevere and get there and set up camp and relax.
Okay, we found a spot at Loyalty Beach. So the ocean's through there, tide's out-ish. But so that we can get into the caravan, Sarge is going to give the caravan and the truck just a bit of a hose, so that at least then we can get into the caravan without carting all this mud inside. There's the back. So, not that that camera's doing us much good at the minute, but that's okay. Time for a wash.
Well, we've got the fire happening at Loyalty Beach. Tomorrow morning off to the tip. See the very tip of Australia, get our photos taken at the signpost like everybody else. It comes up here. Fortunately today no rain, so roads will dry out I suppose, because it was slip sliding when we were coming up. But there's not very many here. There's 11 acres or something of people here, but we had this pretty much to ourselves all last night. There's a few people pulled in today. Another camping behind us, but there's nothing around, so it's not like you're living on top of each other. Having a glass of red, just enjoying the ambience. Is that the word? I think so. And that's the ocean out there. Oh yeah, Jeanette's got a chair happening again. Cheers everybody.
Cheers!
Hi guys, heading to the tip. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, 24 degrees. Going through a puddle first. Not sure what the road's like. Apparently Punson and whatever, it's pretty ordinary. We only had the one day of rain, so apparently it's pretty rough. But anyway, we're going to get there, so apparently down about 45 k's or something, talking to some people. But we don't have the van on the back, so it's about 40 minutes or so to get up there, so we'll do what we have to do. Take a picture. This is one of the bucket list things we're doing when we left. So it's actually, even though we sat up here for a day doing nothing yesterday, it's actually pretty exciting this morning to tick this one off. So we'll catch you when we get up there. Okay, take two. We're on the wrong road. You'd think there'd only be one road to the top. Well, there is, but up here they put the signpost facing the other way. So it's not until you realise you're on the wrong road that you do a U-turn, come back and see that, oh, there's the signpost, but it's not coming the other way. Not sure what that's about, but anyway, we're on the right road now, so we'll see you at the top. To the top. Still not bad, but it's just got narrow and obviously going through some sort of forest at the minute. So yeah, it's all good. It's supposed to get worse. We've got about 15 k's or something to go according to the signpost back there, so I don't know. We'll wait and see. Got four-wheel drive. So we're setting out up the rocks. That's the ocean over there. Car park with the truck, and up we go to the very tip. Okay. On the way up, the view, the rocks we've got to get over. There's people coming, so we'll keep going. Brian says you never got far to go.
Guys might ever take a photo of you.
Just so you know, we are at Cape Caucasus today. And that's the tip down there with the off the other side of it. We should have bought a fishing rod, I suppose.
Holy dolly!
And the rocks. Sure, thongs was a good idea, but then we can't put our feet in the water. Tipping Jeanette will say no to that. She's got a thing about crocodiles. Oh, there's good to be here. It's not actually too many people's cars in the car park. It's not a lot, so apparently there's a bit of etiquette down here. Take your pictures on the sign. How to fly my drone so we can get some really good footage of this sort of stuff. Apparently this little strait here, magnificent little fishing spot. Sign's down here, follow those big boulders there, down the cliff face. It's not exactly cold, it's a bit muggy, but there's a bit of a breeze which is nice. Just when you get no shelter spot without the breeze, you feel it. But nearly there, it's just down there. That's it down there where those two guys are. It's a sign, let them get their photos and we'll make our way down. Water's clear. And if it's low tide, you can walk around the beach to get back. And unfortunately, it looks like high tide for us, so we're back over the rocks on the way back, but that's alright. Down there.
Let's just wait here till they finish.
Oh, we'll just go down a bit.
No, I want to make a big walk or something down.
It's a sign. Right, done doing what we're doing.
Yeah,
You alright?
yeah.
Here we are. It's coming down. That's right. Sweet. Jumps in, everything's sweet.
You are standing at the northernmost point of Australian continent. Can you see me? Sees me now?
Yeah, you could do if you want to, thanks, that'd be great. This is it, all the mud, bumps, dust. Tripping through there, the current. Taking a picture for people. Just walk up. Usual deals that have to graffiti somewhere like this. It's the way to see the tip by boat. I reckon I'd have a lure out through there, but anyway. It's actually pouring through there, the current. Sorry about the wind, guys, but just wanted to take a picture of that beautiful beach. Unfortunately, you probably can't swim in. Been to the top, or tip, not the top. Now we're coming back out. Got there in the nick of time. She's filling up, so with people. So here we had to share for a couple of minutes for a couple of people. Then it's all to ourselves. So plenty of footage to come. And now we're just making our way out on this little goat street.
Whoa!
That's the river crossing. We'll be bouncy coming out the other side. All good. Okay, last night at Loyalty Beach at the tip. It's an interesting place. I didn't quite like it at first, but when we got in and got settled, it's not too bad. The ocean's back behind me. We've got pretty much a spot to our good selves if we go around. Car and the van there, it's and if I go around this way, majority of people sort of only allow camper vans and tents whatever along the beachfront, but really you don't want to be down there. Sandflies were pretty bad when walking down there before. Yes, the majority of people down there is camp kitchen and bar and whatnot down there. Toilets just there. You can go around. Some new people in today over the back there. But we got ourselves, when it's 30 degrees, what do? You build a bonfire, of course, and make it 40 degrees. It's the sun reflecting off the water out there. It's pretty bright at the moment, it's about 5 o'clock. But it's been quite relaxing. We didn't do a lot today. Went to the tip, as I said. Come back and we gave the van a bit of a tub because it was just putrid. Every time you touched it, it was covered in red shit. So we did that. Tomorrow's adventures will get us maybe down to Telegraph, down to the Telegraph station. Not 100% sure yet. The sounds like the falls that we want to go to, Fruitbat Falls and Elliott Falls, may be shut because they're back burning. Fire prevention stuff, so hey, we might have missed out on that, but we got to do what we want to do. Yeah, so it's as I said, I wasn't too sure when we first got here, but it's actually not been too bad. It's nice and peaceful, nice and quiet. Sunsets are quite amazing on the water. I'll get a shot of that for you tonight. Both travelling okay. Steak on the barbie tonight, I think, for dinner. And yeah, can't complain. It's still humid, but we get the odd breeze and it's not so bad. So it was in the low 30s today. I think it's starting to cool down a little bit, but as I said, what do you do when it's 30 degrees? You have a dirty great fire. And that's what we get to sort of sit back and look over out to the waters. The helicopter does flights out there. I am denied about that, but yeah, I'll decide against it. So one stop somewhere tomorrow, who knows where, then down to Weipa. We're going to spend we are going to spend a week in Weipa. Time will tell whether that was a good idea or a bad idea. We've got a swimming pool, so it can't be too bad. Yeah, so all good. Everything seems to be, knock on wood, going well.
Cheers.
Sweets over there somewhere.
Cheers.
Cheers. And so we'll have a beer or two, steak,
Mushrooms.
maybe an early night, and hit the road sometime tomorrow. Hopefully it's dried out, it's nice and not too rough and not too corrugated, and we'll report in for where we're staying. Like I said, we might get down to Telegraph place. It's about 600 k's to Weipa, so we're not doing that. So yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, that's it from here. Tip done, heading south and then west. More to come. We're on the move again, heading down, leaving the tip now, or the Cape, and heading down to Weipa. So it's just a hot morning again, sweating, I'm just packing the van up, so it's only 9 o'clock. humid. So yeah, all good. It's been enjoyable to get up here. The van's done well. To drag it up as far as we did, it was always a bit of a concern, especially once we hit the mud. The old rock stomper's taken a bit of a pound, I know. It was a bit disappointing, but anyway, that's life. Yeah, so hopefully we get back down that way. Not too bad, and the roads are pretty similar to what they were, although I'm tipping after the rain and the cars might be a few wheel ruts and soft spots or whatever, but then again, who knows, they might have been grading it for the last couple of days too, so time will tell. No point worrying about it. We'll have to deal with it when we get it. But yeah, absolutely stoked with the van. To get up here where a lot of people are frightened to pull their vans up for various reasons. Damage. Don't want to moz myself, but only thing we've got at the moment is a simple door off a latch, which is an easy fix when I get a chance. That's a sliding door inside. Yeah, so all good. We'll catch you when we get to where we're going. Okay, we're leaving Bramwell Junction, heading to Weipa. The road's a bit muddy this morning. We had some rain overnight. It's not rough, it's just muddy. Just painted mud because it goes everywhere. Yeah, so we're not going all the way back down to the Peninsula Belt Road. We're going to cut across Tavia Road, which is also gravel, I think, and there's a couple of decent border crossings there, so that should be interesting. But by all accounts, the road's passable, so we'll give it a crack and see what happens. See you on the other side.
We're on the Eco Tour, going out the Sunset Eco Tour. So, as I said, we're on the Eco Tour.
Who's been to the Cultural Centre or is planning on going? Never heard of it before? Yeah, so tomorrow, well, public holiday today in town. So tomorrow should be open. It's open from 10.
We're on the Eco Tour, it's silence everything.
Any more rubbish up this way, guys? Any more rubbish? All good?
Hi guys, currently in Weipa, been here for about a week, just under at the minute. Here for another 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night, heading off Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Interesting town. It's obviously a mining town for bauxite, owned by Rio Tinto. The town itself, about 4,000 odd people. Most of them work at the mines. It's not a fly-in fly-out situation, so they live here. Pretty good deal. Talking to a tourist guy yesterday with their living conditions allowances. It's not run by the government, it's actually run by a town board, courtesy of Rio Tinto, because they own the place. Anyway, we're staying at the Weipa camping grounds on a powered site, thank God, because of the humidity still. The air conditioning gets a fair belt. All good so far. Bit disappointed I couldn't get on a fishing charter while we were here. There was a fishing comp on for the long weekend. That probably impacted a little bit because there's a lot of people up here for that. But anyway, that's life. I'll definitely get me a chance to catch a barramundi and whatever I'm after eventually. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, so it's been a nice relaxing week. Give it a quick look around the campground. So as you go around, you can see, even though it's apparently the traffic up to the Cape's picking up, campground's still pretty empty. They're just all caravan tents along the water. It's obviously the ocean out the back. So we've got a nice little view out through there. It's quite a big place. Got a restaurant, bar, and whatever. There's not actually that much in Weipa, to be honest. There's a Woolworths, and that's about it. Tackle shop, a couple of little small things. Most of their food is bought in. Can't get fresh. You get like frozen bread. It's bought in by boat from Cairns or plane from Cairns, depending on the weather. So yeah, it's an interesting lifestyle. Caravans had a tub, but copped a little bit still on the way down, so we're a little bit red. That's the sight. We've got still plenty of red road to go, unfortunately, red dust. We've still got to get all the way down south. It'll take 2 days leaving on Thursday. So even though I've given her a tub before we left, she picked up a bit more crap. Inside though, with the dust prevention system, magnificent. Go in there. Goes in.
Not yet, sweet.
It's in now.
Really?
Somebody in the right place by the kitchen sink.
Don't be an ass.
So yeah, you can see everything's in its place. No damage inside. We did get this little oar here off its rail, but that's back on. Nice big screen TV, which is way too big. Just little things you pick up when you travel. I thought it was a good idea, but it's not really. But anyway, the pies won. It was good to see that. There's Mr. Plod travelling down his road. Yeah, so everything's good. All running well. Jet and I are both doing okay. Stress level's pretty low at the moment, which is good. And yeah, we're just looking forward to, well, I'm actually looking forward to leaving here and moving on. As I say, we're heading back down the way we come. So I'm not sure where, probably Lava Tubes, Laura, Mariba, somewhere around there, with a stop in between. I'm just not sure where yet. It doesn't really matter. We'll have a sit down, have a look at the maps and decide that shortly. But I hope you're sort of enjoying our little travels. And hopefully it's getting a little bit more professional, perhaps is a word to say, as we learn what we're doing. But anyway, till next time, take care. See ya.